Okay, so if you're an NFL fan like me, okay, you know about one of the biggest headlines of this past week of the NFL season, week 9, where the Buffalo Bills somehow, some way, were upset by my Jacksonville Jaguars. I still can't believe it. I'm still in shock, okay? But even though that may have made the headlines, unless you're a Bills fan or one of the few Jags fans in existence like me, you probably weren't watching this entire game, so you didn't notice something hilarious that was going on during this game, and that was the refs of this game not being sober. Now, what I mean by this is not necessarily that they were getting calls wrong, but they were making calls on the wrong players, and they were switching flags. They would say sometimes it was on one team committed the flag, and then they would change their minds. They were just making calls that are just inexcusable. I have a few examples here, and it cannot go unnoticed, okay? Let's just break this down. Let me get into it. Okay, let me further explain by showing you some clips. So, less than a minute into the game, okay, Jags start with the ball. Carlos Hyde gets a carry, okay? It's a good carry, like 6 or 7 yards, okay? Then a flag goes up, okay? They throw a flag, right? And it's pretty much unsportsmanlike conduct, okay, on the defense number 10. Okay, now who's the defense? Who's number 10 on the Bills? Okay, that would happen to be Mitchell Trubisky, okay, who's the backup quarterback for the Bills, who's not even playing, who's not even on the roster. He's on the COVID reserve list, so he's not even active for the game, okay? So this was funny, okay? You know, it happens. It happens. It's a mistake. I've seen this happen in a game before, but maybe just a maximum of one time, okay? But here we go, less than a minute later. Okay, you shake it off, you shake off the rust, refs, you're going to be fine. It probably won't happen again, right? Well, guess what? Or a little over a minute later, okay, we have another flag go up, which is unnecessary roughness against the Jags, number 7, who's Tavon Austin, okay? It happens to be against Tavon Austin. No big deal, okay? Then the Jags and the Jags bring out the punting unit. The Bills bring out the receiving unit. Both teams go out to their special teams. They bring out a totally different unit, obviously, right? Because the Jags are about to punt. It's 4th down, right? But then Urban Meyer and the Jags sideline, they don't like the call. They feel like it wasn't Tavon Austin who committed the unnecessary roughness. They feel like it should go against the Bills. So the refs huddle up. Okay, the refs huddled up for seemingly forever. I don't know how long it took. I didn't count, but they huddled up for a long time. Then they come out and say, actually, you know what? It's not against the Jags. It's against the Bills. It's on number 27. It's against Tre'Davious White, which sparks a ton of confusion. And both teams who have their special teams out, they have to bring back the Jags have to bring back their offense, and the Bills have to bring back their defense because it's an automatic first down. I've never seen anything like this. So in the first 2 minutes of the game, okay, we have 2 pretty much inexcusable mistakes, okay? And at this point, I'm thinking, what did the ref smoke or drink or what, okay? So, but let's just say maybe it was the first quarter, okay? Maybe they just, I don't know, they're just shaking off some serious rust. Maybe these refs, they went out partying, you know, Urban Meyer style the night before, just, you know, let them off the hook. So everything was okay until the second quarter, okay? And what happens here is the Jags once again have the ball, okay? They hand it off to Carlos Hyde. I think it was Carlos Hyde. Yeah, Carlos Hyde. Okay, we see a flag go up, all right? And what's the flag this time? According to the great Lan Clark, who was the ref, just doing an excellent non-sober or very sober job, I would say, sarcastically. He calls an illegal motion, okay, against the offense number 15. Now, who's number 15 on the Jags? Oh, that would be none other than the kicker, Matthew Wright. Now, what? I mean, you might as well at this point, right? You've already gone too far down that road. There's pretty much no going back. I mean, how do you make that mistake? Matthew Wright, the kicker, is committing the illegal motion. Look, he's not exactly DK Metcalf, so he's already on special teams, okay? He's not going to be on the offense. But maybe for one play, for his strict physicality, if he had any, maybe he would be out there. But he wasn't, okay? So they've already made 3 mistakes, okay? So at this point, you're starting to wonder why referees aren't substance checked just like players, right? So you're already wondering that. So you're just hoping and praying that that's the last mistake they made. But no, they may have saved the best for last. So this one, we're going to go to the 4th quarter, okay? Crucial play. 3rd and 7 for the Bills. 1 minute left, down 9-6. Josh Allen gets sacked, okay? It seems just like a normal sack. It's going to be 4th down. But what happens? Well, He clearly fumbled. Look, the ball's coming loose. He clearly fumbled the ball, okay? It should be a turnover. The Jags should be having the ball. They should take over, and they should be in victory formation winning the game, okay? That's what the players are arguing. The ball is clearly out, okay? But why do they not give the ball to the Jags? Well, normally they might come up with the reason that the refs blow the whistle, okay, before he fumbled, maybe they do that, and even if it wasn't clear that they did that, they rule, okay, forward progress, we ruled the play dead. Okay, they never whistled, okay, to rule the play dead. They never said the play was ruled dead. They never ruled forward progress. They didn't even review this. They just basically took a long pause and then said, it's 4th down. Like, oh my God. Look, okay. It's the Jags against the Bills. Okay, I'm not expecting the refs to bring out their A team. Okay, I'm not expecting them to have their best unit of referees for this game, but it's still the NFL, okay? And you can't go out partying Urban Meyer style, can't be drinking, smoking, whatever they're doing. You can't show up to the game and make these kinds of mistakes. I mean, you have an entire crew of refs there. Get the numbers right. Know who the call is against, okay? And just know what you're doing, okay? I've never seen a ref make this type of mistake more than once in a game, ever. They did it 4 times. I really couldn't believe it. And the commentators were really catching on as well. Like, I'll play some of their audio. They were really saying that they were agreeing with me and most of the people who were paying attention.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. Defense number 10, contact. A 15-yard penalty if he has a chance of play. First down.
I think he pointed at the defense. He meant
not
offense,
Trubisky.
number 10.
Yeah, Mitchell Trubisky's on the reserve COVID list.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness is on the defense, number 27. That 15-yard penalty will result in a first down.
Wow, what a confusing mess that was for this crew. And now you got to have the offenses come back out for Jacksonville and the defense come back out for Buffalo.
Illegal motion. Offense, number 15 is moving forward at the snap. 5-yard penalty, first down.
Tell you what, Lan Clark is having a rough day with numbers. Number 15 is the kicker, Matthew Wright. That's not him.
They really had a rough game. I've never seen a game like this. So yeah, but then again, what am I doing wasting my time watching the Jags? That's what you get. You're not going to get as good of quality of football watching the Jags play, but it is what it is. I just had to call them out. I thought it was hilarious overall. But yeah, Roger Goodell, maybe find some better refs, okay? And maybe have the refs, you know, pee in a little cup, send it to the front office, something like that to make sure they're okay. I know it was a 10 o'clock game. Maybe for some of the refs, it was earlier than they would like to be officiating, but still, be ready. Don't make these mistakes. But that's going to be it for today's video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I had a good time with this one. This was more of a funny video, and just, you know, for all of us to have a little laugh at the referees, who are already the butts of several jokes. So I'm sorry for the refs, but still, they need to be criticized when the situation's right, and this is one of those situations. So get it right. But guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.